We'll move on to communications and announcements, and I'll start with our clerk, please.
Thank you, Mr. Supervisor. Our free rabies clinic will be held this Saturday, June 4th, from 10 a.m. to noon at the Penfield Sewer Garage, 1607 Jackson Road. Dogs and cats must be at least 3 months of age. Dogs must be leashed and cats must be in carriers. And for more information, please call 340-8616. Also, the town of Penfield will be hosting its second annual community charity golf tournament along with our local Kiwanis Club on Monday, June 20th at Shadow Lake Golf Club. Registration will begin at 10 a.m. A shotgun start will be at 12 noon, and the event will end with a dinner beginning approximately 6 p.m. The golf tournament will benefit local charities such as the Don Mack Scholarship Fund and the Shepherd Home. And for more information, please contact Jeff Benway at 340-8683 or benway@penfield.org, or you can contact the Penfield Parrington Kiwanis Club at www.penfieldparringtonkiwanis.org. I hope to see many community members participating in this wonderful charity event. And lastly, I would like to give a shout out to my parents, Judy and Dick Rosenbaum, who are celebrating their 53rd wedding anniversary. So happy anniversary, Mom and Dad. And incidentally, Councilwoman Cole was born the same day my parents were married, the actual day, and so happy birthday to Linda.
Born in 1995, Linda?
That's right.
Perfect. Good. And happy birthday to Councilwoman Cole.
Yes.
Great. Thank you very much. Mr. Quinn.
Thank you, Mr. Supervisor. Good evening, everyone. I hope everyone had a very relaxing and enjoyable Memorial Day holiday. Last week on May 26th, Thursday morning, myself and Councilwomen Cole and Metzler were able to attend the Police Academy, the graduation for the senior citizens here in Penfield. It was sponsored by the Monroe County Sheriff's Department and run through Penfield Recreation, and was over in the courts over in off Baird Road. And it was a great opportunity for residents 55 and older here in town to learn more about the Monroe County Sheriff's Department facilities associated with the Sheriff's Department, as well as sort of operations and what the Sheriff's Department does as behind the scenes on calls and other forms of security. It was a great class. I think I counted 17 residents in there graduating on Thursday morning. The sheriff was on hand to present awards to each of the residents, and it looked like everyone learned a lot and had a great time. So thank you very much to Patrick O'Flynn's office, the Monroe County Sheriff's Office, and the Penfield Rec for sponsoring that. Also, tomorrow, June 2nd, at Abraham Lincoln Park on Empire Boulevard, there will be a highly anticipated ribbon-cutting ceremony for that park. It is a Monroe County park located here in Penfield. It was formerly Irondequoit Bay Park East and was named Abraham Lincoln a year and a half ago after our 16th president. But it is actually a wonderful moment here. I remember when I was serving on the County Parks and Recreation Advisory Board, seeing this come through the Ellison Park master plan concept, and we discussed it at that point, and I thought it would make a wonderful addition to the county park system, as well as here in Penfield for Penfield residents and county residents. And it looks wonderful. I can't wait to be there tomorrow. County Executive Maggie Brooks will be on hand for the official ceremony, as well as county legislators Debbie Draw and Dan Quattro. And it looks wonderful. I can't wait to get my daughter over there to run around on the playground and walk through some of the trails. Also, Friday evening, June 3rd, 5 p.m., that's this Friday, located here at the Penfield Amphitheater, will be our annual Taste of Penfield. Please come and sample culinary treats from some of Penfield's great restaurants. Tasting tent opens at 5 p.m. and flight tickets on sale at 4:30. And the Penfield High School Jazz Ensemble will play from 5 o'clock to 8 o'clock. It's always a wonderful time. Please come early. The food usually goes quickly. People bring their appetites. This is definitely an event that has a great reputation over the last couple of years. Also, on Saturday here at the amphitheater is the annual Penfield Symphony Orchestra Picnic Pops concert. It begins at 4 o'clock, should run until about 6. It is the Picnic Pops concert here at Veterans Memorial Park. If it is raining, the rain date is Sunday, June 5th at 4 p.m. Please bring your lawn chair, blanket, family. It's the last concert of the season for the Penfield Symphony Orchestra. You can definitely sit out in the lawn, have a picnic, buy a hot dog. It's a wonderful event. Lastly, just a reminder, as we look forward to our July 4th celebration on Saturday, July 2nd, there are street closures, or no parking signs that will be posted. And just a quick reminder, as we kind of move into July, there will be no parking signs on one or both sides of the street along Baird Road, north of Penfield Road, Peachtree Road, Hotchkiss Circle, Wheelock Road, Kenmont Drive, Henderson Drive, Avonmore Way, Hidden Meadow, Hillrise Drive, Lazy Trail, Valley Green Drive, Valley Green Circle, Maple Hill Farm Road, and Maple Leaf Circle. These are also listed. You can call the clerk's office if you have any further questions, but just as a heads up as we move into July. So thank you very much. That's all I have.
Thank you, Rob. Paul?
Thank you. My first announcement tonight is regarding an upcoming performance by our young, open, and honest players called Comic Sketch, The Dining Room by A.R. Gurney. It will be held Friday, June 3rd and Saturday, June 4th at 7 p.m. at the Penfield Community Center. The Dining Room is a wonderful comic sketch of family life told through vignettes scanning decades of the American experience around the ever-familiar dining room table. Tickets are available at the Penfield Recreation Office or at the door on the performance dates. The price is $10 for adults and $7 for students and seniors. My next announcement is regarding an event at the Dayton's Corners School. The open house and pie social, which is always well attended, will be Sunday, June 26th from 2 o'clock to 4 o'clock. And this will be at the Dayton's Corners School at the corner of Plank Road and Creek Street, a former one-room schoolhouse that was erected in 1857. And many of our students in the area enjoy a field trip as fourth graders to the Dayton's Corners School. So it's a good time for them to come back and visit again. Finally, I just wanted to talk about our Penfield Spring Drop-Off. Was a huge success this year. May 12th through May 14th, we held our annual Spring Drop-Off, which included metal recycling. We also this year were able to partner with the VOA and have them come in so that we had folks able to give donations right on site to the VOA, and which enabled even less materials to go into the landfill. We had a successful electronics recycling day prior to this, so during the great spring cleanup of Penfield, our residents really came out in droves to unload their stuff, but do it in an environmentally sound way. So thanks to everybody who pitched in, and thanks to all our residents who came out during those days.
Right. Thank you, Paula. And I will pick up on the recycling day, the electronics recycling day. And I reported to our Energy and Environmental Advisory Council committee meeting last Wednesday that when we held that event, we took away 57 pallets of electronics, computers, stereos, DVDs, DVRs, everything like that. It equated to 43,487 pounds, or 21.74 tons of materials that came out of our residents' houses, garages, basements, and what have you. Normally what would happen is all of this would go to our spring drop-off day and add to the tonnage. And hopefully at our next meeting we'll have the last of our receipts that had come in for our drop-off day. But I'm expecting that tonnage to be significantly down with this event, and so it was a very, very, very worthwhile event. Two other announcements, and just a reminder, it seems like, and as I read this, I'm thinking that summer is all of a sudden rushing away, but July 2nd is our 4th of July parade. That's Saturday the 2nd. Our parade is at 10 a.m. It'll start at the high school down 441 and end at the community center. In the evening, we have Doghouse that will be performing from 6 to 11 p.m. at Harris Whalen Park. Fireworks will be on at 10 p.m. And for more details and information, please go to penfield.org. And then the annual PERMA, which is the Public Employer Risk Management Association group, held their annual meeting last week, and Penfield received a Certificate of Achievement in recognition for receiving a high loss control evaluation score for fiscal year 2010. And we've increased our score. We're up into the 95 percentile. We're one of the highest amongst the communities, and I accredit it to a lot of work that we do on our risk management and safety team. And it's very appropriate that Mark DeFrancesco, who I asked to take that committee over as our fire marshal retired, and Mark has picked up, really has kicked it up a notch. And Mark, through the efforts of your group, and I know that while you were not chairing it during this period of time, you were actively involved. And I look forward for us moving to that 100 percentile, the highest score that we can achieve. But thank you very much for all the work, and not only yourself, but everybody on that team. Thank you very much. Andy?
Thank you, Mr. Supervisor. The 100-mile walking club here in the town of Penfield will start on June 6th. It will go from June 6th through September 30th, 2011. If you would like a pedometer, you can pick one up from the Penfield Recreation Department for $1. Or if you need additional information, you can go to penfield.org. Grab a partner, get away by yourself with friends or family. Increase and support healthy lifestyles by joining the 100-mile walking club here in Penfield. Also, the Penfield Trails Committee will be conducting 2 free hikes on Saturday, June 11th, 2011 from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. The first hike will start on the Wild Iris Trail, and that will begin in the west end of Brom Drive. Brom is off Jackson Road, south of Atlantic Avenue. This guided hike will follow the Wild Iris Trail in the Genesee Land Trust Hip Brook Preserve. The second hike, right after that, will start at Sherwood Fields, off Route 441, next to the East Penfield Fire Hall. Sherwood Fields is Penfield's newest park. It is being developed as a nature preserve with low impact use, provides a variety of terrain and good opportunity for a family outing. If you'd like additional information on this, please call the Penfield Recreation Department at 340-8655. Thank you.
Great. Thank you. Linda?
I have several announcements. You know, Andy talked about trails. I want to bring up something that's not here on the list, is what I attended on Sunday, which was Jim Britt, who's a member of the Trails Committee and also the Parks and Recreation Board. His wife passed away last year, and we put donations together to buy a bench, and the bench was installed and dedicated on Sunday at Harris Whalen Park, and I attended the ceremony with some of his friends and Trails Committee members and Parks and Recreation Board members, and it was really nice. I sent some pictures in, but I'm not sure they got to downstairs, but it's really pretty. It's just a nice bench, and it's in the middle of the woods and off the trail at a place that Ann really liked, and so I wanted to mention that. And as far as our notices here tonight, my next community chat, June 11th, 9 to 10:30 at Brugger's Bagels on Penfield Plaza on Penfield Road. Summer at the Amphitheater. You've heard the talk of the Penfield Symphony Concert and the Taste of Penfield. Also on Saturday, the 4th, it's the Wegmans Music Fest weekend, and that's the groups of children from Bay Trail and I think some of the grade schools and definitely the high schools are performing in the park from 11:30 a.m. to 3 p.m. I know my daughter's wind ensemble concert is going to be, I believe, at 3. And finally, the other summer in the amphitheater is the Penfield Rotary Band. They're performing on June 7th, Tuesday, June 7th at 7:30. Rotary Band will perform at the Amphitheater Kiwanis Stage, Veterans Memorial Park. And also, I want to mention something else that we didn't talk about mentioning, but I want to mention it because it was in the paper today, and I go there a lot. I want to congratulate the Penfield YMCA for winning again the best customer service in the country of WISE. I thought that was very good, outstanding. Kevin Fitzpatrick and his crew for being selected. They've only been open, I believe, they'll be going on the 5th year, and in 2 years of those years, they were #1 in the country for customer service. So I'd like to congratulate them, and I think it's very fortunate that Y is in Penfield.
Okay, great. Andy, you want to mention Memorial Day?
Sure. I think we may have some video footage of the Memorial Day celebration that we had on Monday. There we go. We had a wonderful ceremony here at the Penfield Amphitheater on Monday. The guest speaker for the event was Woody Mensch. Woody gave a wonderful presentation, read a beautiful poem in remembrance of the men and women that served this country, that gave us the freedoms that we enjoy today. A good friend of Penfield, Andy Strawhan from the Veterans of Foreign War Post, did their essay contest for young children, or I should say middle school age children here in Penfield. 3 wonderful stories and essays were read, and it was very touching. Each one of them was very moving, and they received a little prize. And then we had the Parade of Roses, which is a very unique and emotional part of our ceremony in Penfield. I don't think any other town of the 19 towns in Monroe County do anything like the Parade of Roses. And then we went ahead and did the raising of the flag. So it was a short ceremony. It was a beautiful day. It was very emotional, and I think everybody enjoyed themselves in remembrance of the men and women that serve this country, that allow us to be here today, enjoy the liberties and freedoms that we experience every single day of our lives. So thank you very much for everybody that attended. And thank you to the Town of Penfield Recreation Department for helping put that together, and Dave Renner and his staff for being there early to set up and videotape that for the rest of the Penfield residents that couldn't attend, so they can watch it on cable access. Thank you.
If I may, I'd like to congratulate you. You did well in overseeing it while our supervisor was away. And also, I wanted to thank that participated was Troop 311. They did the Pledge of Allegiance. There was quite a few of them in attendance. And Chris Flute, he's the pastor for the Rochester Christian Reformed Church in Penfield. And Matt Swenson, who's a favorite of mine, he won the vocal contest for Penfield Rotary, the whole district-wide, and he's a graduating senior going on to a great music career, I'm sure, in college, and he came to sing the national anthem for us. So it was a very great community memorial ceremony, as well as a patriotic one and a fine remembrance.
Great. Thank you very much.